Hello students, welcome to class 12 English lessons. Today I would like to share with you lesson number 5 from the book Vistas, Should Wizard Hit Mommy? The chapter Should Wizard Hit Mommy, written by John Updike. Today I would like to discuss about the author of this text, summary in detail, as well as difficult words and some important questions. Before I proceed, I would like to tell you that we have completed only the first chapter, that is the third level from this book Vistas. Second and third chapter are not there in your syllabus, but instead of fourth, I have taken lesson number 5. Since fourth is lengthy, we will cover it later on. So let's proceed. The author of this story, Should Wizard Hit Mommy, is John Hoyer Updike, right? And he was an American novelist, poet, short story writer, and art and literary critic. His most famous work is his Rabbit series, right? So he won a Pulitzer Prize in 1982 for Rabbit is Rich, as well as in 1990 Rabbit at Rest. His fiction is focused on the concerns, passions, and sufferings of the average American. And he is considered as one of the greatest American writers of his time. He described the physical world in a realist tradition. So, this is all about the author John Hoyer Updike. There are a few difficult words in this text. I would like to give you the meaning of the same. Naps. Naps means short afternoon sleep. Variation means difference. Wizard, a man who has magical powers. Supper, evening meal which is light and informal. Fatiguing means tiring. Few more are here. Right means a practice, we can say a custom. Futile, that is useless. Sifting, scattered. Relapsed, returned to. Curtly means briefly. Swamp means area of low lying ground filled with water. Clenched, squeezed together. Infantile, childish. Reumi, watery. Rummaged, search unsystematically. Right? Searching. Smugly, a way of speaking, showing satisfaction and confidence. Feigning means to pretend, false. The characters of this story are Joanne, a 4-year-old girl, also known as Joe in the chapter. Jack, father of Joe. Claire, wife of Jack, mother of Joe. Skunk. Skunk actually is an American carnivorous animal, and skunk is a creature with a bad smell. Mother skunk, mother of baby skunk. Owl, a wise creature. Wizard, a magician. Now, the basic theme of the story, Should Wizard Hit Mommy? This story actually deals with certain moral issues and the adult complexes that clash with childish innocence, right? So here the story begins by telling us about Jack has two little kids. The kids are Joe and Bobby. Joe's wife Claire was pregnant with their third one. Fine. Thus, to put her daughter to bed, Jack would make up stories for her daughter. Now, Jack used to narrate stories to put her daughter to sleep, right? And he used to make stories on his own, right? So, this storytelling tradition started when Joe was 2. She was only 2 years old, and this tradition started by her father, Jack, and thus continued ever since. So, Jack makes sure that he tells a different story every time. However, a small creature was always common, Roger. So, what here Jack used to do? Jack used to take a one name, that is Roger, which he used to associate with every different creature every day, right? So, for example, Roger Fish, Roger Chipmunk, Roger Squirrel, Roger Crow, Roger Fox. So whichever animal he takes, but he used to associate the name Roger is very common. And his story also goes with the proper, like the some we can say the proper lining of the story. The stories also goes in the same manner. Okay, how we used to narrate the story, that any creature, for example, Roger Squirrel, he used to associate whichever creature's name, he goes to the wise old owl with problems. That creature has some problem. The creature goes to the wise old owl, and further, the wise old owl suggests the creature to go to a wizard. A wizard always plays a magic spell, right? And with the help of the magic spell, the wizard used to solve the problems of the creature, and in return the creature has to give some penny to the wizard. And then once the problem is solved, the creature goes to home and become very happy. So this goes in the same monotonous way. So thus wizard's spell would solve the problem after payment of pennies. So this systematic storyline will be same, but only the name of the creature differs. The problem of the creature differs. Fine. Now what happens, that Joe is growing up. He started narrating stories since she was 2 years old. Now she started growing up. Growing up in the sense she started going to nursery school as well. So now when she comes out of the house, normally in the nursery school along with other kids and the teacher, she started learning something new. So now it is getting difficult to put her to bed for nap time in afternoon. Fine, because the story is monotonous. Now she knows what is the turn after turn, what the next series in the story. Thus one day, Jack decides to tell her a story about Roger skunk. And I would tell you, this Roger skunk, the animal also is suggested by Joe. When you read the text, you will come to know, as she started going to nursery classes, uh, she learns many more name of the animals and all. So once casually when Jack asked Joe, today, what would you like to hear about the story? Then she immediately suggests that is skunk. That means she has learned the name of this animal from the classes, nursery class. So in this story, there is a little skunk that always smells very bad. It is so bad that no animals play with him and is always alone. Because bad, that means very uncommon, and so other animals, they don't want to play with the little skunk. Thus, Roger Skunk decides to go to the wise old owl. Just to solve its problem, the skunk decides to go to the wise old owl. This is the story narrated by Jack. Okay, Jack is narrating this story. Fine. Now what happens? As usual, the owl sends him to the wizard. Fine. And the wizard, with his spells, magic spells, asks Roger Skunk about his wish, that what he would like to smell. Fine. How he would like to smell with. So he expresses he wishes to smell like roses, to which the wizard agrees. And then what happened? After that, all the animals start playing with the skunk, and he plays till it gets dark. So once the little skunk, the baby skunk, has this problem of smelling very bad, and other animals, they stop playing with the skunk. The skunk decided to go to the wise old owl. Owls further suggested to go to the wizard. Wizard, with the help of the magic spell, after knowing which smell the baby skunk would like to smell, so accordingly he changed the smell of the little skunk into roses. Then skunk becomes very happy. Again he goes and plays with other animals, and he plays till it gets dark. Finally, Roger skunk goes home to his mommy. Mommy means your mother skunk. Joe thinks the story is over, but Jack continues. Now, baby skunk is very happy after changing its smell. So Joe is very happy. Why? Because Joe is a child. So Joe associates her feelings with the baby skunk. Baby skunk is happy, so Joe is also happy. So Joe here thinks that the story is over. As per Joe, this is what the ending she wants. But Jack continues the story further. Let's see what he says. After reaching home, the mummy notices the awful smell and asks Roger who did this. He asked, okay, who changed your smell? Roger Skunk tells her that he did not like the way he smelled, so he asked the wizard to help him smell like roses. So this infuriates the mother. The mother gets annoyed. She gets irritated. She was not happy with the smell of roses. Do you know why? Because every animal has its their own identity. So the mother skunk wants that baby skunk should smell the way he used to, with that bad smell. So the mother is not happy with the smell of roses and tells him to accept himself for what he is. So mother wants to teach the baby skunk that what he is, he has to accept. She goes to the wizard all angry and asks him to return the skunk smell after hitting him. So mother again went back to wizard, hit the wizard with the stick and asked the wizard to change the smell of the baby skunk into bad one. Are you getting? Okay. Now here there are two endings of the story. See, Joe is not satisfied with the second end. Joe is very happy till the story goes that after the changing of the baby skunk smell into roses, baby skunk becomes very happy, plays with the other animals and goes to his mother. Till here, Joe is very satisfied. But when the father continues the story and ended the story the way how mother wants, right? Here Joe is little nervous. Thus the wizard reverses his spell and Roger Skunk is back to smelling like he did before. However, this new ending does not please Joe. As I told you, Joe is not happy with the second ending. She asked Jack to change it to the wizard hitting the mommy back. That's why the name of the chapter is Should Wizard Hit Mommy? So, Joe, now here the Jack has ended the story. So, Jack wants Joe to sleep, right? But Joe says that tomorrow when you tell the story, you tell that wizard went to skunk's mom and wizard should hit mother because mother made the smell of the baby skunk changed into roses into bad one. Jack did not like this protest and Joe kept insisting to change the ending tomorrow when he comes with another story. So Joe wants her father, to end the story the way she wants, right? She does not listen and follows Jack back downstairs, but now Jack is infuriated and threatens to give her a beating. So Jack says, "Now you sleep, otherwise I will hit you." She goes back disappointed, and Jack sits with his wife in a quandary. Quandary means perplexity, doubt, confusion. Because here, as the child started growing, the view of child on life as well as parents' view differs. That is the theme, right? That's I told you in the beginning. The story deals with some moral issues, that is adult complexes that clash with childish innocence. Now a Joe is innocent 2-year-old girl, baby, right? She thinks, because she does not know, she doesn't have any experience, whatever she feels good, that is best for her. Whereas father here ended the story in a different way, favoring the mother of baby skunk. Are you getting my point? Why? Because father wants that whatever parents do or think for their children, it's always correct, it's always right. So now to sum up the story, we learn about the moral quandary, moral perplexity, moral confusion, complexes parents often face when the children start growing up and thinking independently. As child started growing, right, going to school, coming in contact with the other students, right, other people, till the child is at home under the protection, under the care of their parents, everything goes very fine. As soon as the child comes out, he learns many more new things. He listens, he views, he observes, right, and he starts thinking independently. So that time the problem comes. It helps us get a glimpse into their innocent minds and adult authority over it. And majority of the time we see in the society that parents knowingly, unknowingly want to impose their thoughts on their children. But on the other side, we see that children, they want to be independent. They want to think, they have their own imagination. They have their own independent thinking. Okay, so to sum up with the theme, I can say that we can say in this way: Father Jack tells stories to his daughter Jo, right? And influenced by his own childhood experiences, failures, and complexes. Because father favors the mother skunk. And on the other hand, daughter lives in her old world of fantasy and she doesn't want to come out of it. So she feels the pain of being rejected by the playmates when Roger skunk is rejected due to his bad smell. The same feeling she also feels because she is also baby. She associates her feelings with the baby skunk, right? So the story highlights the point that the children also have their identities, views, attitude, egos, we can see. So the ending of the story highlights the fact that children must understand that one must accept one's identity and gracefully accept the way we are created by God. Okay, this is what we can sum up. Now I have taken here a few questions. Who is Jo? How does she respond to her father's storytelling? Right? So I have given the answer here. Jo is the short form of Joanne. She is the 4-year-old daughter of Jack and Claire. Okay, for the last 2 years, her father, Jack, has been telling her bedtime stories. Since these stories are woven around the same basic tale and have the same characters and turn of events, Jo takes so many things for granted. Now, here, so many things for granted. For example, wizard doing for the magic spell. So magic spells are right. So the things, certain things are taken granted by Jo here. Fine. And wizard are there or not. Okay. So these are like fairy tales. But since the child has taken the things for granted and takes active interest in the storytelling session. Okay. The protagonist, that is the main character, is always named Roger. It may be Roger Fish, Roger Squirrel, Roger Chipmunk, Roger Skunk. Okay. And the other characters are the huge wise old owl and the thin small wizard. The creatures of the forest, small animals, also take part in playing with Roger and liking, disliking him. So we can say that the child Jo responds to her father's storytelling in a very positive manner in the beginning. But later on, as she started growing, she just interferes the father when he narrates the story. Every now and then, Jo interferes, right? In between, she pops up with some different questions. So that is what the beauty. The very important question of the based on the theme of the chapter is, what is the moral issue that the story raises? As I have already narrated, the story raises a moral issue. Should parents always decide what the children should do, or let the children do what they like to do? I told you about the clash. Okay, adult complexes that clash with childish emotions. There is an evident contrast between an adult's perspective on life and the worldview of a little child. So this is what the moral issue. And now you have to give reference to the text. Okay. So again, I have written here in the brief, Jack, the father, defends the behavior of Roger Skunk's mother, who forced the old wizard to restore the natural but offensive smell to Roger Skunk. So he sums up the issue in one sentence. What he says, what is the reference in the text given? Right? That is, she knew what was right. Whereas little Jo, the spokesperson of children, does not agree with her father's view. She feels that the skunk's mother should not robbed the pleasure of her little son and deprived him of the pleasant smell of the roses. Fine. Third question I have taken. Why is an adult's perspective on life different from that of a child's? Very important question. We have said that in the story deals with the different perspective of adult and children, right, on life. The question raises why. The reason is an adult's perspective on life is different from that of a child because of the difference between their respective experiences and exposure to the world around them. Adult have the experiences, adult have gone through critical stages sometimes, right? Hardships, ups and downs in the life, and they learn so many things, okay, from the struggle, what they did. An adult comes across all sorts of experiences, sometimes good, sometimes bad, pleasant or unpleasant, we can say, happy or sad, right? Sometimes encouraging, sometimes discouraging, demotivating. Whereas the child lives a sheltered life under the protection and love of his parents. The child is very secure, safe, right? With their parents. They feel very, very secured. So they don't have the experiences what the adults they have. In their rosy dream world of fairies and wizards, nothing good is impossible for their favorite characters, right? And their adoration of these characters is nothing short of hero worship. So we can say children as they grow, like the world of fantasy, hero worship, okay, what they like, the fairy world, they just enjoy. So they think as per their view. Whereas that's why uh, the perspective on life different for adult as well as for children. So this way I have taken only 3 questions. These are the main, we can say, based on the theme of the chapter. This chapter is in the form of a story, children. So I have already given you the hard words, difficult words, and I have explained the story in brief. Please read the text 2 to 3 times. You will definitely understand. And still, if you find any problem, if you face any problem with any of the sentences, you can just, we are having the group. So you can solve your doubts, if any. So this, after sending this video, the next I will send, after you read, go through, and then I will send the PDF file of the question answers. Till then, children, take care. God bless you all.